Howdy, hey folks, I'm Jesse from Team SodaCan, and today we're showing yikes. We're showcasing a match of Titamon versus AguBond. Today my opponent is not Alex, but our buddy who has decided to go by Lucian. So I'm playing Titamon and Lucian is playing AguBond. He's playing the hybrid version of AguBond, so he does have like the Aldemons and the Ancient Greymons in there. So the immediate issue that I'm seeing with my opening hand is I do not have any level 4s or anything like that. He plays down the BT6 tie and the BT1 tie, so he has a memory setter, and then he has the thing that allows him to get into AguBond. We swing with the Titamon to get that draw because we need to start seeing our level 4s. Throwing down a mat so that way we at least have a memory setter. We pick back up that Titamon, and the best thing for us to play out of our hand is that Titamon again, because then next turn we can just swing with it and get another free draw as long as it actually dies. He promotes the Agumon, gains 1 memory and draws a card because of BT6 tie, which is nutty. He plays out the Zagunimon that allows him to get into Ancient Greymon a little bit quicker, which is totally fine. Frankly, he was using this more as bait for like an Ogremon on play skill. We have a Goblimon that we evolve into down in the breeding area. We swing, we lose the Titamon again, we draw, which is perfectly fine. This is a real quick video, of course, just something to get out there. Labramon is just big chillin' up in here. And I'm just thinking about what the best play is here. I only have, it looks like 3 cards in trash. And here comes an Ogremon, which he thinks I'm going to choose Agumon. I do choose the Agunimon. I fall for the bait. He goes to 3. It's a feel bad. That Ogremon is the only level 4 that we've seen so far in this game. So again, it's just real unfortunate that that's how it goes. He goes into his Monochromon, getting a blocker set up, always a decent idea to have. And then another Agumon. Most expensive Agumon you've ever done play, huh? Yeah, so he sets us to 1, then we go to 3 thanks to Matt. It's a what do we kind of do in this type of situation, you know? We're going to swing with the Goblimon hoping it dies. It does die to the Geo Greymon, but the Geo Greymon does come into play because of the security effect. But we get the Demimera effect, which is what we wanted. A little too late, though, I will say, unfortunately. And what do we do from here? Just trashing the Black War Growlmon because it doesn't matter. We're not seeing our champions. So whatever we do, we're going to have to turbo. So Skull Marimon is the better route, and we just hard played the Skull Marimon because we have nothing better to do, and no matter what, he gets 3. And then he, of course, gains 1 off of the tie. He trashes the top 2 of his security to go into the AguBond thanks to BT6 tie. He's going to swing. He's going to minus 13k to our Skull Marimon, trash the top of our security, and then he is checking, I believe, 2 here. We do hit the Underworld's call right away, so we just get to play back the Titamon. Unfortunately, no blockers, but he is going to take it real quick, but thanks to the AguBond there. Going into game 2, I like to go first. I'm unsure if that is the right call for this deck. We had a tournament prior to this recording, and this is the deck that I played. I'm unsure of how to go about it, but went relatively well. So if y'all want a deck profile of this deck, let me know. But anyway, like I said, we go first. We just hatch Demimera, go into Gobbly, and then hard play the Demi-Devi, which he just gets rid of with GeoGreymon. You might have noticed that he dropped a card there. I didn't notice this. Didn't see what it was when he dropped it. Demimera effect. Draw one, trash one. But he... yeah. We're trashing the Ogremon. I think I had 2 in hand at this point. Glaive Memory Boost, getting Demi-Devi back, and then we're just playing that Demi-Devi to put him to 1. Promote the Agumon, get a blocker out, and then Lucian, what you doing, bud? Takes a second to decide what he wants to do, but he does eventually decide on the Aldemon. He did specify that this deck was a work in progress. This was like its second, maybe third match that it had played in. We've evolved into the Devimon blocker, which is very much needed. So now we're deciding on what we want to do here. We're popping the Glaive Memory Boost and then throwing down Ogremon. Ogremon set him to 1. We're going to trash Jack Raid out of our hand, delete the Monochromon. And then he hatches his own Demimera. Agumon, because, hey, AguBond, gotta do what you gotta do. And then he plays Ancient Greymon, giving us 4. We have at it. So we're just sitting on a rather slim board here. Not entirely sure of how to go about this. Promoting the Goblymon out of the breeding area, so that way we end up trashing a card, we can draw it off of Sunomon. Although I'm pretty sure when that comes up later on, I do forget about it. But it is a mandatory thing that you do have to do. It does not, Sunomon does not say you may trigger draw 1. It just says trigger draw 1 when you trash a card out of your hand. Glaive Memory Boost set him to 1. We're going to pick up a Goblymon, so that way we have a rookie to evolve into next turn. And then it is Lucian's turn, and then I believe he's going to start swinging. He does start swinging. He's doing 3 checks. And Matt, that'll go in play. We're going to pick up that Jack Raid again. A Underworld's Call, and we're going to play a Ogremon, no effect on it. And then Titamon. So honestly, a relatively stacked first 2 cards. Not stacked, but like Two very nice checks for us right off the bat. And Lucian believes that he should not have won this game. But hey, spoiler, he does eventually take it. Glaive memory boost, go to 5 memory. We have a Skull Mara on top of that AguBond that we had played a couple of turns ago. And we finally get Titamon himself out on the board. Titamon's skill, we're going to trash one and then play a level 4. We are trashing Titamon, and then we're playing Titamon. This Titamon unfortunately can't swing. We're swinging 14k plus 2. Don't know why Guy Force unfortunately comes out, and this is what wins him the game. This Guy Force comes out and takes out our blocker. And that's just real unfortunate that happened. And then we're just going to knock out the last security. I don't know why I chose to, unless I'm misremembering Ancient Greymon's DP. I believe Titamon should have been able to swing over it at this point. We need a blocker on board, so Underworld's call to get out the Digimon, which is just what we have to do, because no matter what, if we don't have a blocker, we lose, and that's not what we want to happen, of course. So he has 3 memory to work with, and he goes for the AguBond. The AguBond is going to delete the blocker and then trash the security and then take out the security, and then he can swing with an AguBond for game, and that's it, folks. Again, I like Titamon, but we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.